for Canada. And who is that for Denmark?
It looks
Lille?
a cross between a smiley face and what looks like a Rorschach test.
Yeah, a little bit, or possibly a sort of disembodied uterus.
Yeah.
Any Denmark
Atlas,
fans,
anyone?
tell us what that
Please.
is. We would like to know. I mean, I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I like it. I'm also liking the tartan, the check that's on
Yes.
the Canadian.
Is it a plaid? I feel like if it's Canadian, it's plaid.
It's got to be, yeah.
Yeah. Big fan of the plaid. Wolf again with the jammer antlers. I'm going with antlers for Denmark.
I'm going to go for antlers.
Yeah.
Unless we're told otherwise, we are stating antlers.
Yeah. Red streaks with the maple leaf for Canada. Picks up lead jammer status.
And Wolf is through the pack. I'd like to say with the aid of their shoulders.
Yes. Phenomenal shoulders.
And with those beautiful little pearl whistles, Canada deny Denmark a scoring jam yet again.
It's impressive stuff. Fun fact for fact fans, one of our lovely refs on this track, Dinosaurus, is, I don't want to say the only junior ref, but certainly a junior ref. Although I'm not sure whether he is, has he finally aged out of being a junior ref?
It's now just the title of ref.
Ref, but youthful ref. But certainly was a junior ref, which has been a delight to refs around the world.
Canada picking up lead again.
That
Scream
is
Soda screaming round. Turn.
being followed by, is that Lille Lot? Lille Lot. Scream Soda calls it off, denying Denmark the chance to score.
The one passing call is working well for Canada.
Yep.
So it currently stands 41 to plays 5 with less than 7 minutes played.
Yeah. This is my favourite thing about roller derby in general, but particularly lovely in junior roller derby, is even though they're on opposing teams, we've got Wolf and Bet Davies' eyes there just doing a little fist bump of like, hi friend,
Hi,
we're having a fun time, isn't this really cool?
we like the wheelie shoe game.
Yeah. Oh, a big old pile up there.
Everyone just take a tumble.
Yeah, bit of a pile up just past the jammer line. Wolf knocked to the inside and recycled back by those Canada blockers. Tornado, I think that is. As Bet Davies' eyes picks up lead jammer status. Pack going pretty fast.
That's a quick pack.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed. I am uncomfortably hot, just sat still.
But if they skate round, they'll generate their own.
Oh,
their
true.
Own breeze.
Their own sweaty skater breeze.
And you will not see this on the stream. However, where we are sat, we have now been met with a wall of Canadian fans.
Yes. I think also some of them might be the Canadian Open Division team in their lovely orange warm-up shirts. Say, every child matters. We are a fan. Red streaks again with the star for Canada. Lille Lot with Denmark. Streaking through.
Streaking through.
I feel like that has the wrong connotations.
Yes, I'm going to say that. Fully clothed.
Yeah. Streaking through like a
As in
shooting
fast.
star. Yeah.
Speed.
Speeding through.
Speed.
For any non-UK watchers that may not have the same connotations.
However, we are laughing in our heads.
Well, yeah.
And indeed now out loud.
Yeah. Lille Lot off for a little sit down in the penalty box, having done a naughty, to use the technical term. Oh,
That is a full box for Canada, Denmark, I should say.
yeah.
It's going to be the announcer's curse.
Yeah,
Canada's chairs seem to be empty.
yeah. Oh no, you.
And there we go.
That is the Canadian pivot off for a little sit down in the penalty box, as you said it. Although it doesn't seem to have slowed down Red Streaks in any way, shape or form, who is just zooming on by. Although possibly helped by the fact that most of Denmark is in the box.
blockers on track.
Yes. But here they will come now back to give Red Streaks a little bit of trouble. It's very nearly a 2-minute jam, but I suppose if I was Red Streaks, I would just carry on, you know. Just like,
just
this
keep
is
going.
This is fine, this is
Just
great.
keep skating.
I've got 20 points, maybe I'll see if I can get 24.
And that is, they have equalled their highest scoring jam.
Yeah, it's another 20 points there for Canada. It's currently 64 to Canada, 5 to Denmark. Which is one of those scorelines that I think doesn't reflect the amount of effort Denmark are putting in.
No, but they've not stopped. They're not allowing Canada to run free. They are putting up a fight.
They really are. It's just that Canada are...
They've just got the lead jammer advantage at the moment.
They really have. That was a phenomenal bit of, I don't quite know what, from Scream Soda, who sort of took a hit, stayed on one foot, and then got past the pack via a kind of tumbling manoeuvre. I mean...
Falling with style, but not falling.
Yeah. Sort of cartwheeling, almost. I don't know what that was, but it was amazing.
Full of derby magic.
Yeah. Wolf makes it up, picks up a quick 4 points there for Denmark. Not sure whether Scream Soda is aware that Wolf is on a scoring pass. Or possibly, actually, I think maybe the Canadian bench has said, do you know what, we can let a few points go in order to clear the penalty box.
We need to clear the box.
Yeah. We've got a bit of a lead.
Oh, we have a little bit of a whip coming through from Canada there. Beautiful.
That was nice. That was so nice.
A nice little shopping trolley manoeuvre and then a shirt whip.
Beautiful.
Nice whip for this time of the morning.
Whip. Canadian pivot there, taking a little bit of a tumble. I think possibly the my least favourite thing to happen on skates when you land just super hard on your coccyx and go, oh, yeah. I'm fine, but I'm not fine.
I'm not fine. I've got to pretend I'm fine because there's a lot of people watching.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get off the track and go, oh. It's okay, Energizer. We love you. We feel it. I feel it in my coccyx. I have done that. Right.
I mean, have you derbied until you've done the fall?
Yeah. The fall where you're like, I'm fine. Nobody look at me.
Oh, good.
It's all fine.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying, it's just that my eyes are spontaneously watering.
They're just leaking.
And that is Lil Lot out. No. Yes?
Yeah.
No, another Lil Ski. Too many Lils. Lil Skid. Out with lead jammer status for Denmark, which is exciting.
However, Betty Davies' eyes is right behind them.
Betty Davies' eyes takes a tumble there on the outside line, bouncing off those Denmark blockers. As
that is the second successful scoring pass Denmark have had in the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're turning it around.
They're doing good. I've jinxed it now. Sorry, Lil Skid.
Yeah.
Lil Skid sees Betty Davies' eyes coming round, pulls it off before Canada can pick up any more points.
Denmark have breached into the 2 digits.
Yay!
It's the tide changing for Denmark.
It is. We like it. And we have got Wolf with the antlers for Denmark.
I'm going to make it my mission to find out what they actually are.
Yes. Possibly just capture a Denmark skater and ask them.
Excuse me, what is on your helmet cover?
Yeah. Red Streaks zooming past the track like there isn't a pack there. Picks up the lead jammer status for Canada.
Schroeder getting a nice little bit of blocking in. Waited for her Canadian wall to swallow Wolf up. And has now taken the position of bridge just to keep that pack.
Beautiful stuff. I want to say Canadian fan near us with a really excellent fan.
Yeah.
Just like, poof.
It was just that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, we have been given some beautiful fans.
They are beautiful, and I think the best thing I've ever been given at a tournament, but especially one in, let's not forget, an air-conditioned sports hall in the south of France. That is, you have to remember when these jammers like Red Streaks making these multiple 20-point scoring passes is doing this in 30-degree heat with no aircon. It's more impressive in that context.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, but after over a week of rain in the UK.
It is quite nice.
Stepping off that plane yesterday,
Oh, it
being
was lovely.
slapped by 32 degrees of heat,
Yeah,
I was happy.
it was nice.
I think I'm about the only person from our announcing crew that has not complained about the heat.
Yeah, my only complaint was just that I was quite sweaty and needed a shower. And once I'd had a shower, I was like, oh, all right now.
All good in the world.
It's all fine now.
Yay, friends.
Yeah. Big fan of the shower. Canada.
100 points.
Reaching the century mark. Denmark on 17. As this is a pool game, we will not be invoking the blowout mechanics.
No, that fun.
Comes on Sunday.
Yes.
We will explain that to you when we get to Sunday. For the time being, these are 30-minute pool games. They are only 30 minutes in length, and they will run like a normal roller derby game. Quick star pass there to the pivot for Denmark. That is number 4, Kitty. Unfortunately, Kitty off for a little sit down in the box as your pivot turned jammer.
Something that Denmark maybe did not want to happen, especially with Scream Soda being jammer for Canada and lead during this power jam situation.
It's definitely not ideal. I mean, the only real question is, does Scream Soda just go for the full penalty scoring? Point scoring. Too many P's. Point scoring opportunity, or do they attempt to ice Kitty in the box? Kitty on their way back onto track. So the answer there is just go for the points. Oh, Kitty takes a tumble there, bouncing off Maykilia. Going for the sudden upwards arms of, no, sorry, I don't want to punch her in the face.
Scream Soda's little toe stop, hip tap, jumping around. I'd like to call the jam, please.
Beautiful stuff.
Do you have a preferred style of call-off that you like to do or see?
I mean, when I'm reffing, I like the big call-off, just the big wave your arms in the air call-off. But when I'm benching, it's the just don't move your hands too far, but make it obvious, like flappy hip taps, so great. It's the tiny little, like, 2-finger ones, you're like, no one can see that.
I like the falling whilst calling.
Yes, that's also a beauty.
Almost like a little swan call.
Yeah, like they're trying to fly. Bet Davies is there picking up lead jammer status. Wolf knocked to the outside by 1-0-1. 1-0-1-2, is that? No, that's not. I'm looking at the wrong roster, that's what it was.
7-0-1-2.
7-0-1-2. That is guts. Always like to try and mention lovely examples of blocking when we can. But sometimes they have small arms and long numbers and it gets challenging.
Yes.
Canadian pivot off for a little sit down in the box, and just a Denmark blocker, but the Denmark blocker is released back onto track. It is 0024 Sappho. Sappho rejoining their teammates on track, making a lovely little tripod wall to try and catch Bet Davies' eyes. Not that anyone seems to have succeeded in doing that so far. Well, they do manage it briefly, and Bet Davies' eyes calls it off. I've just spotted that the pivot cover and the jammer helmet cover are slightly plaid for Canada. Oh, that's nice.
The attention to detail.
Oh, it's lovely.
They have gone all out for this World Cup.
They really have. We've got a team timeout. Shall we take a quick moment to run through some rosters?
Yes. So, would you like to go first?
As it's their timeout, team timeout for Canada, we have got 1-1-1 Killarina, 1-4 Tornado, 1-4-3-0 Red Streaks, 1-8-0 Apple Sours, 2-6 Tenacious Tea, 3 Makilia, 3-1-4 I'll Hurt Einstein, 4-4 Howabunga, 5-0-6 Vicious Vi, 5-5 Superfly, 5-7-6 Miss Kuzi, 6-1 Shredder, 7-0-1-2 Guts, 7-1-3 Rennie, 7-4-7 Medusa, 7-6-0-7 What the Beck, 8 Scream Soda, 8-7 Bet Davies Eyes, 8-8-8 Skatey McPain, 9-1-1 Killer Ella. They are coached by Meow, Ferris Bruiser, Freddy, Raina Terra, Banshee, Katniss Evermean, D-Ray, and Rasputin, who is also the JRDA CA President.
That was a lot of letters at the end of that one. And skating for Denmark, we have 0024 Sappho, 12 Lil Lort, 207 Silias, 24 Wolf, 2509 Pinball Blizzard, 27 Bastar, 4 Kitty, 42 is Orca, 5 is Mini Mina, 777 Little Skid, and number 9 Energizer. And they are coached by Nurgle, Hasta La Vista, and their extra staff are Caravi and Foxygen.
Love it. Just in time, we're off again. Red streaks with the star, with the maple leaves for Canada. Pinball Blizzard. First time I think we've seen them with the jammer antlers for Denmark. And red streaks.
I will take lane 1. That is mine.
I'll have
Thank
that.
you very much. 4 points.
Cruising on by. And Denmark going, oh, yes, no, jammer. Please don't do that. We're going to stop them.
And Canada's jammer. Red streaks in the box.
We jinxed it. Sorry, red streaks. At least you got those easy 4 points.
You got some 4.
It does mean that we all have a 2-minute jam. Canada here, though, with an excellent penalty kill. Just really sitting on Pinball Blizzard, who's having a tough old time up there in turn 2, trying to find a way out of the pack.
This is where it's quite nice to be streaming and
Yes.
not in-house, because I just want to scream, offense!
Yes, and
Come on.
we can shout offense, and they can't hear us unless we shout it really loudly. And a beautiful penalty kill there from those Canada blockers. Pinball Blizzard did not make it out of the pack, and Red Streaks is back on track and scoring. Picks up another quick 4 points.
30 seconds left of this 2-minute jam situation.
Unfortunately,
How big a score do we think Red Streaks is going to pick up in those 30 seconds?
I reckon maybe another 10. Unfortunately, Orca off for a little sit down in the box. It looks like that was an attempted star pass there from Pinball Blizzard to number 4, Kitty, once again, who's taken, I think, all the star passes so far, but Kitty recycled back. Possibly it was an illegal star pass.
And that is that 2-minute jam ending, and unfortunately Denmark have 2 in the box. 1 is standing, so they will start the next jam.
Yeah.
Just smash my mic into my face there.
Always the best way.
We'll start with only 2 blockers on track.
Yeah. Little bit of hugs there for Pinball Blizzard. You're doing great, Pinball. We love you. Sometimes it's a tough game. Looks like the Denmark coach is just going to ask for a little timeout here. Just grab their skaters in, have a little moment. It's all good. Everyone's going to have a timeout. Canada going to have one as well. Might as well.
They might as well. Use
The other
that
teams
time
having a
wisely.
timeout. Everybody have a timeout. Yeah, so maybe grab this opportunity to explain a little bit more of what is the slightly altered rule set for these pool games. They are 30 minutes in length. You get 1 team timeout each and 1 official review each. If you win your official review, you do not retain it. You get 4 penalties until you foul out, because it's only half an hour. And they're only half an hour long. Unless there's, well, depends how long the official reviews last, but, you know, or the official timeouts.
I want to hear some noise for Team Denmark!
Am I right in saying that everyone's going to play everyone once in the pool games, or have I made that up?
No, I'm fairly confident.
Yeah,
That.
it feels right.
Yeah,
Also, there's no one here to correct us, so if we say it's true,
then it must be.
then it must be.
What happens on stream
Stays on stream.
stays on stream.
And then is on YouTube forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, YouTube, if you're watching us at home. I would say tell us things in the comments, but I don't know if there are comments, and if there are, we're not looking. But tell us things anyway.
Feel free to.
Yeah, tell us things in the comments, and I will look them up at a later point and go, oh yeah.
Someone asked this.
There it goes.
Miss Kuzi.
Miss Kuzi.
First time jamming.
First time jamming.
And
First time.
picks up lead.
First time lead. I would be fascinated to know how many Team Canada skaters are in US junior teams as their home team.
Ah.
Just
Yeah.
out nosiness. Gonna corner them and ask. That is Lil Lut with the mystery antlers. Oh, that was
a
nice.
beautiful little knee
That
slide,
was-
are we going to call
Yeah.
it? That.
Sort of slidey dippy thing. Slidey dippy thing.
Slidey dip.
Lovely stuff there from Lil Lut, putting an end to Canada's scoring. Certainly, if there's one thing that Denmark are doing well, then maybe not necessarily getting out and picking up points, but they are putting a stop to Canada's big scoring passes,
Yeah,
and that is hard work.
Canada are still scoring, but they're not
They're not getting
running
the 20
away with
points.
these 20-point jams.
No, they're doing a lovely job. Although that is the Canada jammer, can't quite see the number. What the Beck.
What the Beck.
Running away up the inside line there. Is that the first time we've seen What the Beck with the star on?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I feel like it must be because the name is too much fun to say and I would have remembered. If.
We enjoy good derby names.
Love a good derby name. Always live, like, you know, you get a new roster, you skim down it to make sure that you know how to say them all, and just also to see if this one's going to be particularly fun to pronounce.
Yeah.
What the Beck is a fun one. What the Beck just on fire. Ooh. Big tumble there for the Canadian pivot, taking a big old hit off Lil Lut, who makes it out the front of the pack there. Puts an end to What the Beck's multi-scoring pass.
So with 7 minutes left to play, you see Canada on 164, Denmark on 17. Denmark have been held for quite some time now.
Yeah. There's just some really impressive defensive blocking going on from Canada. But they have popped out their powerhouse jammer Wolf for Denmark. But up against Red Streaks for Canada, who's been, I mean, equally phenomenal. Wolf having some trouble there with those Canadian blockers trapped on the outside line, looks for the inside. Has some trouble, recycled back. Red Streaks.
Shred
Ooh,
her, taking Wolf
having some
quite
trouble.
way back down the track.
Yeah. Red Streaks knocked to the outside, but allowed to hop back on as that Denmark blocker goes for a little sit down in the box.
That's Mini Mina.
I mean, I looked away to look at who was in the box, and Red Streaks picked up 4 points, so that tells you something about the
you could
speed Red Streaks
blink.
is operating
And
at.
Red Streaks will take the inside line and
Yeah.
grab a load more points.
Absolutely. Rennie there trying to hold back Wolf, manages for a few seconds at most, but Wolf out and scoring as Killerina and Minimina both released from the box. And Red Streaks goes off.
They may still be smiling, a lot of these juniors, but there are some tired and hot looking faces.
Oh yes, they are warm. It is warm. I do not envy them at all. Alhert Einstein for Canada. First time we've seen them with the
First
star.
time.
Little Lord for
Two
Denmark.
very small jammers.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we have a Denmark block has lost a toe stop. That is 27. Bastar is having a skate malfunction. Having a bit of an issue there. Our lovely Says Who UK ref just giving them a quick hand to try and fix that problem. Alhert Einstein trying to decide whether to just crack on without it or go back to their bench, and I think is sensibly gonna pop back to the bench and sort that out. It feels like it shouldn't be a problem to skate without a toe stop, but also the moment you go, I'll just,
no.
and then you face plant,
Yeah.
and you don't want to do that. Luckily, that is the end of that jam, so that is an opportunity for them to go and just sort that problem out.
Quick pit stop
Yep.
at the bench.
Oh, I've just had a lovely mental image of people like zooming in like a proper F1 pit
Yeah.
stop and changing your way. Oh.
Yeah.
Zoom. Oh, that would be fun.
If they could make a mini one
Yes.
of the
tiny
nut
little-
guns that they use. The
Yes.
skate size.
Yes.
I mean, I don't change my wheels that often,
No,
but I feel I
but
would still buy that.
Yeah, I think I would if I had a tiny little F1.
Yeah.
Yeah, wheel nut gun. What the better with the jammer station?
Just a lovely little. I'm just going to pirouette
Beautiful.
out of this pack.
And pick up the points and call it off. Lovely stuff. And
Yay! Denmark picked
yeah,
up points.
4 points for, I think that was Lille Lort.
Yes.
Lovely stuff for Denmark. It was one of the Lilles. It was either Lille Lort or Lille Skid, I think. Or it wasn't, and I was miles
Either
off.
way,
Well done,
yay
Denmark.
Denmark.
Yay. It's just so much fun. I'm just having
They've
a lovely
still got
time.
plenty of games to play.
They absolutely have. Games that are
Find
not
their
against
feet.
Canada. Energizer with the antlers for Denmark. First time we've seen them with a star, which is exciting. Red Streaks, though, out the front, picks up lead. I'm starting to think that Red Streaks might be a ghost because
Yes,
they
just-
just keep going through the pack like it's not there. And this is the only logical answer. I mean,
Backwards, one-footed.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
if getting lead each time is not enough, let's bring on that flair.
Yeah.
That's
do it with style. Oh no! Tornado going for a high five.
Just a little
Red
too
Streaks,
quick.
Yeah. Accidentally leaves them hanging. I believe Tornado is the team captain for Canada because that is a lovely C on the uniform.
2 minutes and 8 seconds left.
Little fist bump there between Kuzi and Wolf. Miss Kuzi, sorry. I can only see half her name. Just picking that up from the house nets who we can hear nice and clearly. Don't know if you can hear them on the stream, but if you can, it's our lovely house announcers. Miss Kuzi zooms on through, picks up a very quick lead jammer status, but Wolf is out pretty close behind. Or just, I would have said just barely stays in there with that big hit from the pivot, but
I mean, it's a beautiful piece of play.
oh yes,
If you are the blocking
Yeah.
team, recycling that jammer that far back.
so far, just
But
lovely
Wolf,
stuff.
Oh, you've got to feel for him.
Oh yeah, I can't quite see who that is. I think is that 7? It's someone at least ends with a 7. There isn't a 7, so I want to say that's going to be 747 Medusa doing that. I'd say it's Medusa until I get proof otherwise. Oh, that was a big old collision there for. It says that's Larson on the shirt, but we've definitely got different names. Little Skid and Red Streaks. You know, it happens in roller derby, even when you don't intend it to sometimes. You know, one of you's going backwards, one of you's going forwards, and you go thud.
However, they've got youth on their side. They're getting up pretty quick.
They really are. If I'd taken some of these hits, I'd still be on the floor just going, ow, my knees hurt. Don't make me move.
That's what I've got the wheels for.
Yeah. Oh, what the Beck offer a little sit down in the box. So it's an opportunity.
Come on, Lille Lort.
Come on, Lille Lort.
Come on, Denmark, bring that
Oh,
offense in.
just knocked on the outside line there. Proper hard by the Canadian
We are
pivot.
calling that one.
We are going to call that one. Denmark just zooming in to have a quick check. So we will.
It is a full contact sport.
It is.
It does come with risks.
It
But
does.
safety is paramount.
Safety is sexy. Which is a Whippet reference, not me being weird. And I was just like, normally I would say that and not think about it. It's like, a juniors game, I feel like I need to clarify. If you can hear some of those cheers from the crowd on our headphones, that is because Lille Lort is upright, I think just winded. That is another bit of clarification for you. In these games, because they are only short pool games and because you know, we have got our youth players on side. If there is a jam called for injury, but the injury call-off was not caused by a penalty, the jam will restart at the point at which it was.
When
Yeah,
it was
which it
called.
was called.
Yep. So we will start, I imagine, will be the final jam of this game.
It certainly looks
12
like it.
seconds remaining. No, and officials have decided
they're just going to call it now.
they're just going to call it.
And seems fair. Yeah.
So
Canada
final scores:
on the second century.
200 to Canada,
24
to Denmark. They were 24 hard-earned points.
So hard earned. They have done phenomenally well. And you'll get to see them again on this track, on this stream, later on
today.
Today, I think. Yeah. And certainly at some point over the weekend. They have done, yeah, they've just done beautifully well.
Some beautiful skating from both teams.
Absolutely. Is that one of the Canada bench? Is that a picture of Justin Bieber on their pocket? I don't think you can see this on the stream. I just looked over at the Canada bench and someone's got a picture stuck to their denim shorts pocket of a man.